Feel the stretch, feel the sway. Let your body lead the way. Slow and steady, soft and kind. Leave the rush, ease your mind. Every step a quiet song. Every breath where you belong. Move your way, your gentle groove. Feel the way your body moves. No race, no test, just care, just play. Move your way today. Arms that reach, legs that bend, little flows that never end. Twist and turn, feel alive. Let the rhythm help you thrive. Respect your body, love its grace. Each small move, a warm embrace. Not too much, just what you need. A gentle dance, your soul is free.
Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. So this is Wellness Wednesday. I hope you all slept well and are ready to go. I'm going to put the band under my feet, grab down low, and do some rowing this morning. I see Vince and Ashley and BJ and Deborah and Body Illusion. Welcome in, my friends. I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday. We're going to do our workout, and then I'm going to chat a little bit about, did I say BJ? Welcome, BJ. Do our Wellness Wednesday chat. I've had a doctor's appointment and an eye doctor appointment, and I want to talk a little bit about some preventative things we need to do as we are aging. Hello, Miss Edna. Welcome in. Also, BJ will be doing his Carol Burnett premiere at 11:15 today, so we will hang out and then we will go and room raid him. I hope that y'all have been enjoying those Carol Burnett videos. I certainly have, and I love getting to laugh, and I do feel like laughter is the best medicine. So I'm excited for that. All right, we're going to do some pulsating thighs here for a minute. And also you can really kind of kick your knees up a little bit. And you can do kind of a faster running in place type thing if you want. You can really work those, work your thighs. Hi, Tina from Pink Impossible. Welcome in. Good morning, Stephanie. Welcome. All right, y'all. We're going to pull the band apart a little bit, bring it to your chest and then above your head, and just do about 10 of those. Get those shoulders opened up. All right, good. Now we're going to do some dumbbells. We are going to do our bicep curls, just palms facing up. Keep your elbows to your sides and just come up. These are only 2.5 pound weights. It doesn't take a lot of weight because this is a movement that in our everyday life we don't do very often. So just by using your bicep muscle in this fashion makes a difference. I don't know, I got somebody out here riding around with their trunk lit up. I don't know what they're doing. All right, that feels really good. All right, now we're going to do some tricep kickbacks. I'm going to come to the edge of my chair so that I don't hit the wall, hopefully. And you're just bringing your arms back behind you. And this is for this underneath part of your arm. So it's not like you want to try to throw your arms back there. And I guess I do need to bring my chair up just a little bit. You just want to bring it back. And you'll feel that pull in that upper back of your arms. And again, kind of a slow, controlled movement. You don't want to be jerky with your weights. All right, good. All right, now we're just going to bring them in front of us and open our chest out to the sides, both arms at the same time. I just do that until my arm gets tired. Then I know, okay, I'm at the point. I've exhausted what energy that muscle had at the time. All right, good. Now we're just going to put our legs in front of us and we're going to slide down to our ankles and then come back up. And this is just a good stretch of the back. And it's good for your abdominal muscles, but it's gentle, it's easy. We don't want to hurt ourselves. It's not about trying to go fast. It's about getting in a good stretch and just moving our bodies. All right, now you're going to sit to the edge of the chair. I think my camera is too close. Okay, come to the edge of the chair. Hold the bottom of the chair. Bring in your abdomen and then lean back and come back up. Got a tow truck out here. Somebody's car either is getting towed or is being dropped off. I can't tell. All right, now just lean to the back. Put your hands behind your head and just look up at the ceiling and then down at your chest. This is just to stretch that neck. If you sit at the desk at the computer all day, you're going to get knots in your neck. So you need to make sure that you're doing a good stretch on that neck. I got to bring this chair up a little bit. I'm very far to that wall behind me. Now we're just going to crunch forward. Again, holding in those abs if you can. All right, good. Good morning, Mimi. Welcome. Okay, whoo. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's go ahead and do open our thighs up a little bit. This is great for the inner thigh, for the hip. And you're just simply bringing it out. And remember, anything you do on one side, you need to try to do on your other side because you don't want to become lopsided. So we're going to work the other leg as well. There we go. Okay, grab those dumbbells again, and we're going to put one arm over our head and let the other weight just pull that arm down. And then you're going to switch. And this is to stretch your oblique abs on the sides of your stomach. And it also kind of stretches out the back. And I'm always kind of tight in my upper back. So this one feels really good. Lets me get a good pull there, good stretch. Oh, it looks like the car's being brought back. So that's a good thing. I don't know why it had to be towed back. All right, we're going to do our sit to stand. So stand up, wiggle, 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 and sit all the way back down and then come up. And you're using your leg muscles. You can push off with your arms if that helps. When you get stronger in your legs, you can do it with your arms crossed over your chest. And you don't have to have the arm momentum there to push yourself up. And you are strictly using your legs and your hips. All right, good job. We're going to turn our chair and do our legs. All right, go up on your toes and then up on your heels. 1, well actually that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm going to kick out to the side, and I'm pretty sure I got my camera way too close today. 2, I don't want to kick it though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to kick to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I really feel that pulling in the front of my thigh. Now kick yourself in the behind. You'll definitely feel this one in the front thigh. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I just want to say that those of you that have the mobility issues with balance problems or problems in your legs, these leg exercises will strengthen your legs, and that will help with your balance and your mobility. Now, always make sure you have a sturdy chair and hold on to your chair. We don't want to fall. And I didn't count, but my legs are tired. So we're going to say that was 10 of those. All right, 10 up on the toes and the heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, kick out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Very good. High knees. Oh, nope. We didn't kick ourselves in the behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yay! All right, turn your chair back sideways. Now we're going to step up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! That gets my heart a pumping. All right. That's what we want, though. We want our heart rate to get up. So sit down, take a breath. Have a drink. Remember to hydrate. Oh, good, Miss Edna. I'm so glad that they are helping. Yes. My legs are so much stronger than they were before. Put the band under one foot, reach down low, pull it up, and then pull to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Now we're going to switch legs. Pull it up and go to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Yes, Tina, we have to hydrate. I always have my water. This is a 40-ounce mug. I drink 2 of these a day at least. Minimum 2 a day. All right, put the band on your wrists. Hold it out in front of you, and we're just simply going to pull it apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You really feel that in these shoulders. And again, that's a movement that we don't normally do in our day-to-day activities. This is what I call the steering wheel, and you just are turning it. You can do this without the band. Band just helps keep my arms a certain distance apart. But this is also really good for the back of the shoulder, the front of the shoulder. And if you want to be able to carry your groceries, you need your shoulders. Then what I call my archery, stretching out and pulling back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good. Put one hand in the bottom of the loop, one hand in the top. I hold onto my bra strap on the shoulder and then pulling down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, then just straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, same thing on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, then 10 straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch back to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, my muscles are getting sore. Not sore, tight, tense. I'm working them, and that's what I want. So I took a pause there for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It says, hold on, 9 and 10. Gotta have a breather. Whew. The thing about the resistance bands is you start with the lightest band and you do as few repetitions as you're able. And then you increase the repetitions before you increase the strength of the band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I am on the black band of my set. So this is the extra, extra heavy. This is the strongest loop band that I have. The green long band is the strongest one in my set that I have. So I'm looking for another set that has a little bit stronger because I've worked my way up. I've been doing these exercises consistently since August 1st. And I have been able to increase how many repetitions I can do, as well as the strength of my bands. The only thing I haven't done is increase the weight of my dumbbells. But I'm almost getting to that point, because when you start to feel that it's too easy, what you're doing is too easy, that's when you know you need to increase either the repetitions or the weight or the strength of the band. Okay? All right, so we're just going to do a few little stretches and we're going to be done with this workout. I want to thank everybody for joining, and if you joined in, even if you only moved your body to a couple of the moves, that is more than you had done the day before. Do not work out every day, especially when you first start out. You are breaking muscle fiber. This is how it grows. It has to be broken, stretched, and then it needs time to recover. And that is when you will see the growth. So I do it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right here with y'all, 10 a.m. And then on the alternate days, I go for a nice leisurely walk, 15 minutes to 30 minutes. It may be at the playground when I'm with my granddaughter. It may be with my dog, Chloe, around the apartment. I may just take a drive and stop somewhere and take a walk. But I get out every day, even if it's to go to Walmart and just walk Walmart. I do that too. So, all right, let me get this camera up closer. And then we're going to have our little chat. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, let me catch up on these comments. Oh, BJ says 13 watching, only 8 likes. Smash the like button, everyone. Please do. Please do. Okay. Mimi says, you go, girl. Pink Impossible, that is Tina. Thanks for reminding to hydrate. Yes, ma'am. We always have to hydrate. Edna says, woohoo! Edna says, these are helping me big time for strength on my legs. Thank you, Echo. You are so welcome, Edna. Edna saying good morning to Mimi. Stephanie saying good morning to Mimi. Stephanie reminding y'all, hit the like button, my beautiful friends. BJ saying hi to Mimi. Mimi saying good morning. BJ says, oh, his weather was Burnaby. Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 31. The wind is blowing from the south-southeast at 0 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 98 degrees. He says it's nippy out there. Explain to me how the wind can be blowing and yet be at 0 miles per hour. Is it that mean it's blowing less than I don't know. I don't know what that means, actually. Miss Edna did Chicago's weather. Conditions are mostly cloudy with a temperature of 29. The wind is blowing from the west-southwest at 11 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 79%. Good morning, Ashley and Body Illusion. Good morning, good morning. BJ says his wife is still sick, but she did go to work this morning and she is feeling better. How are you feeling, BJ? Oh, good. BJ says he has another Carol Burnett special for us for next week. Yay. He's feeling better, but still fighting it. Yes. Definitely those colds are holding on. All right, there's Deborah just stopping in. Got to run. All right, Miss Deborah, have a great day. And your Pink Impossible said, I'm exercising with you. Yes. Oh, Pink Impossible sent 10 or a floating heart. Thank you so much. Everybody speaking to everyone. I love that. This is about community and growing our community. So everybody, check everybody out. You can drop your hashtag or your link by doing hashtag echo. Let me get back to the current conversation. Okay. Stephanie says, tap the screen twice on your mobile phone, please. And thank you all so much for being here. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great job, Echo. I am going to continue for a few more minutes. Yes, ma'am. Keep going. And that's one thing I wanted to mention too. Because of the time constraint, I don't do 4 reps or 4 sets of each thing, 10 reps, but you can. As you build up your muscle, you need to continue to challenge the muscle. So sometimes I'll do 10 of something, sometimes I'll do 15 of something. The legs and the arms, I always do 2 sets of 10 each. But that's the beauty of it, is that you go at your own pace and then you build up at your own pace. And if I'm doing the chat and you still want to exercise, by all means, exercise. That's what it's all about. Moving our bodies a little bit every day to help keep us strong so that we can live independent lives. All right, BJ is telling us that they had the H3N2 virus, which is not good, but I am glad that you all are feeling somewhat better. That is wonderful. So, let's chat a little bit about Wellness Wednesdays. I've been on a health journey now for a long time. I am feeling so good. I am giving my body what it needs, and that includes getting rest. You feel so much better when your body has had a chance to rest, and your mind too. And sometimes when we're younger and we're busy, we think we can go without sleep. We think that, I'll sleep when I'm old. Well, yes, you will still sleep when you're old. However, by depriving yourself of that sleep time, you are also setting your body up to not be able to heal as fast and how it really can heal. But part of that healing process, it's got to have the rest and the sleep. So I now listen to my own body. And if I'm tired, I'm tired and I will go to sleep. Now, do I always go get in my bed and plan on going to sleep? No. I do a lot of work in my recliner with my laptop on my lap. And there are many of times that I have fallen asleep in the chair. And that's okay too, because if my body needed the sleep and I dozed off, that's probably what I needed. Oh, wow. BJ says it takes apparently 2 weeks to get rid of that virus. Wow. And I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, BJ, but most viruses don't respond well like to antibiotics. Sometimes they give you steroids to speed up the process, but I don't think there's many antibiotics to use to fight actual viruses. So hopefully you got whatever medication is out there to help you. But remember, when you have a cold or the flu, you want to drink plenty of fluids. You want to get your vitamin C. You want to get out in the sun. I know you don't feel like it, but go out in the sun, get you some vitamin D, and just really, show your body some grace. If it's fighting something, you need to slow down and allow it the time to heal. So I do want to talk, no, they don't. You just fight through it. Exactly. And you can treat your symptoms and make you feel a little bit better, but you're not going to cure it until your body is able to fight it off. So, I mentioned at the beginning that I had an eye doctor appointment Monday, and I had a primary care physician appointment yesterday. I am going to be doing a video about both of those visits. I just wanted to mention that one of the things that I have going on with my eyes does require some further testing. And I really appreciated my eye doctor for not only taking the time to explain it to me, but also to be wanting to check into things further, not just saying, well, you're getting older and this will happen and that might happen. She is going to do certain testing, and if we do have a problem, then I will start treatment for those problems. But preventative care is so important. And the same when I went to my primary care physician. It was time again for me to have a mammogram. So we got that to be being scheduled. We talked about colonoscopy, which I have had that done, and everything was good. I'm sure they will notify me when it's time to do it again. I want to say they do it like every 3 to 5 years or something if you don't have anything going on. But there are a lot of screening tests and preventative things that we can do. And I think a lot of people, when you get to be my age, that's the last thing you want is more doctor appointments and more tests to go through. But in reality, you could save yourself a lot of trouble later on down the road. So please don't look at those as a bad thing. Look at them as the opportunity to maybe get good news and be able to say, yes, I don't have such and such going on. So take care of your body and it will take care of you. I also want to talk a little bit about how our attitude and our mental health impact our daily lives, even with our physical bodies. Most of the time, after I do a workout, I feel so much better. I mean, my outlook on life is better. My energy level is better. I feel awake, really awake. I feel motivated to get something done. Very, very rarely do I do my workout and then say, I think I'm going back to bed. I just don't do that. It's like the workout really gets me energized and gets me moving. And then I tend to have a better um, rest of my day. And I know a lot of that is from the mental aspects of it. When you're working out and your heart rate gets up and you're breathing deep, you're getting oxygen. And a lot of us get that kind of really shallow breathing, especially when we're sitting and we're not really doing anything. And I actually sometimes forget that I need to breathe deep, that I need to circulate the oxygen. So I'll do that. Sometimes I'll just pause and so just remember, even if you're not doing any exercise, that's an exercise in itself. Just expanding your chest and helping that oxygen to come into your body and that um, carbon monoxide to come out, or dioxide, whatever it is. So that's my spiel on preventative things. I do want to talk a little bit about how all of it works together. Your mental attitude, your spiritual attitude, your physical uh, activity, all of it makes us a more well-rounded person and gives us a better positive outlook on life. But one thing that we rarely talk about is gratitude. Just be thankful for what you have. Every night before I go to actual bed, I will open my door and I will see what the weather is like. And I'll say, "Ooh, it's cold out there." And then I'll say, "Thank you, Lord, that I have a home, a roof over my head, that I have a bed to sleep in, that I have a furnace to kick in, that I have blankets." You know, um, there are so many things in our lives to be thankful for. Yes, there are things to be aggravated about, and there's things to get mad over, and there's things that we want that we don't have. But when you really stop and think about it, we have everything we really, really, truly need. And those who are less fortunate than we are, we need to be thankful, and thankful for all of the friends that we have, the people that check up on us, and the family members that we have. We just really need to stop a minute and be thankful. And I am so thankful for so many things, especially all of you. You make me smile. You make me happy. We did our members only live stream last night. We had a great turnout. I actually went on YouTube and we went to each member's channel and looked at the channels and got to know the member a little bit better. And that's something I had been wanting to do for a while and I just hadn't done it. So I'm glad that I did spend the time doing that last night. Stephanie says we need at least 4 deep breaths a day. Yes. Yes, Miss Edna brings up a good point. You can stretch while you're still in the bed. You know, most of us, toss and turn and move in the bed a little bit. But sometimes you'll sleep in a certain position and you get stiff. And so you don't want to just jump right up out of bed and maybe pull a muscle. So it's a good idea. I do a lot of my leg work and my abdominal work laying in the bed, just bringing my legs up, um, you know, even just holding your legs out stresses your abdominal muscles. So that is a good thing to do. Go ahead and wake up and take some deep breaths. Maybe lift your legs, stretch a little bit. Even just sitting on the side of the bed for a few seconds, before you actually get up can prevent you from falling. I know a lot of the falls that I've had over the years have been because I was in too much of a hurry, to get up and get going and shoot, I would fall. Hello, Leslie. Leslie, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for sticking around long enough to be able to chat. I really appreciate that. And welcome to Kaleidoscope of Happiness. And we are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Hello, Blue Dominion Prayer Channel. I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Yes. Welcome everybody in. Yes, Miss Edna says, thank you for being part of our life. I am so glad to be here and be part of all of you. Awesome family. Yes, we do have an awesome family here, Miss Edna, and we love you too. Well, good, Blue Dominion. It's very nice to see you. Edna says, I do hip and leg rolls in the bed before I get up. It's part of my stretch. I have hip issues. Yes. And Leslie says, the safest way to do things. That's part of the reason I'm doing these as live streams, because I want people to see someone my age, which is 63, my size, which is currently 209 pounds, down from 315, so I've lost 106 pounds. But I want people to see a real life person being consistent and showing up each time. And I want it to be very slow, easy, gentle. I don't want anybody hurting themselves. Talk to your physician first. I always have the medical disclaimer. You don't want to do anything that's going to hurt your body. But I'm living proof that moving your body does help build muscle and will help you lose weight. But the main thing is it helps with our mobility, which will keep us independent as we age. Yes, we love you too, Miss Edna. Miss Stephanie says. So today we're talking about Wellness Wednesday. Each day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, has its own hashtag as far as what we talk about after the workout. Monday is Motivating Mondays, Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, and Friday is Funtastic Friday, where we talk about the importance of fun in our lives. You know, the saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You know, well, it makes Jill, the females, dull too. So I do like to talk about fun. I like to talk about wellness. I'd like to share with you what works for me. But always keep in mind that these are only suggestions and examples of what I have done and what has worked for me. Not everything will work for every person, and not everybody will want to do the things that I do. But I can tell you from my own experience, the things that I've changed in my life, especially in the past 2 years, have made an extreme improvement. And I actually feel good now. I can get up and move and go and do and live my best life. All right, let's check our time because we don't want to go too long. There's Misha Lee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Let's see. It is, according to my computer, 10:51, I believe. I'm going to ask BJ to please drop his link for the room raid to go after this live stream. We're going to all go over to BJ's Misadventures. He is doing a Carol Burnett premiere video, and I guarantee you will laugh. It is hilariously funny, and laughter is the best medicine. And so we will be going over there. I will end my live stream in time for us to go over to his. I think he has it scheduled for 11:15. We may end a few minutes before that so that everybody can get over there by 11:15. Does anybody have anything coming up that they want to talk about? I know that, let's see, we're going to be doing trivia tomorrow at 12 noon. Then I'll be back here Friday morning at 10 a.m. for another workout. Body Illusion may go live Friday evening around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. On Thursday, Saturday, and Tuesdays, Miss Stephanie from the WSFN channel probably will be doing a walk and a word, and I will let y'all know about those for sure. I will share them on my community wall. Hello, Miss Angela Critters. Welcome in. How is that granddaughter doing? I hope she's doing well. I hope she's doing well. There's nothing sweeter than a grandbaby. At least in my opinion. Oh, that water's nice and cold. Those metal insulated mugs, tumblers, I think they're called, they really keep the liquid cold. And I like a good cold drink. Oh my goodness, Misha Lee, next weekend. Yes, she's having her first granddaughter. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I remember it was 4 years ago, but I remember that, you're worried for the mother and you're praying for the baby, for everybody to be healthy and have a great outcome. And, the mothers are stressed out, especially a first time mom, because they don't really know what to expect. And the poor first time daddies are even more stressed out because they have their own feelings going on. And then they're trying to comfort the new mom as well. Exciting time in your life, though. And those of us who are grandmothers can tell you that your heart is fixing to explode. It will expand. It's like you grow a whole new heart just to love that grandbaby with. Doesn't make you love anybody else any less, but it definitely makes you have more love to pour out onto that grandchild. And I actually love my daughter and son-in-law even more than I did. I thought I loved him with everything, but once they had that grandbaby, it was like, what a gift, I love you so much more, even now. So, yeah, great, great time in your life. Please, please take lots of pictures. And I know that a lot of people don't like to share things on YouTube, social media, but you have my email address. I would love to see a picture, um, especially with you and your grandbaby. I would love that. So if anybody wants to share pictures with me, please feel free to email me. Um, and I'll promise I would never share them or do anything with them other than just enjoy your happiness in the pictures. BJ says, I'm expecting a visit of my granddaughter today. Oh, wow, BJ. Wonderful. Wonderful. Enjoy that. From Australia, and she's 3 years old. Oh, my goodness, BJ. Oh, that is going to be so much fun. So much fun. Wow. BJ, go ahead and drop your link, hun, for the premiere, so that people can be heading over there shortly. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end this one. Yeah, we got a few more minutes. Um, I'm going to play a song, I think. Let me go here. And do it. Yeah, let me play this song, and then I'll come back and chat for a minute, and then we'll go to BJ's, okay?
Quiet moments in the still of the day, I hear your whispers guiding my way. Through the silence, your voice is clear. Your presence, Lord, I draw near. Be still and know you are God. Your love surrounds me, it's never flowed. Praise your name forever, adored. In your truth, I'm restored.
I don't know why that only plays so long and it cuts off. I have got to investigate why that does that. But anyway, that gave me just a minute to go over to BJ's and leave a comment. It is, the premiere is set up to where you can go and leave a comment or, chat in the chat. So be clicking on his link and checking that out. I'm going to go ahead. I have not had my bone broth or my coffee this morning. And I actually waited because I'm going to sit back and enjoy those while I watch the Carol Burnett special. So I'm going to go get my coffee and my bone broth ready, and then I will see you all over there at BJ's. I hope that you will come over and check it out. It's a wonderful way for us to support our members of our community. If anybody ever wants to do a premiere or a live stream, before mine or after mine, I will share it out. I will promote it for you, and I will be there to support you. So if you ever want me to share anything out or to come, to your live stream or whatever it might be, all you have to do, email me, text me, hit me up on Messenger, however we're connected. If we're not connected, why? Let's get connected. So reach out. I would be glad to talk to any and all of you, and you make my life so blessed. So I am going to play the regular workout song on the way out, and then I hope to see you all over at BJ's. Thank you again for coming, and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.
Feel the strength